So apparently, Hollywood, the leftists, are losing their ever loving minds because Georgia dare passed a law that says that you can't kill an unborn baby after a heartbeat can be detected. And apparently, somehow, it's women's empowerment and a woman's right to kill a human being even after a heartbeat's detected. That's how women get their power. Don't you know? It's from snuffing out innocent human life for nothing more than convenience. They can't even say, that there should be limitations. If there's rape or incest or imminent harm to the mother, then that's fine. Then abortion should be legal. But to do it for a mere convenience, well, that shouldn't be allowed. A woman, when she consents to an act that creates human life, that's when a woman's right was exercised. Taking a human life is not a right. And I know you're going to say, well, Roe v. Wade, the court said abortion is a woman's right. Is it? How can it be a right if we're supposed to have equal rights in this country and men cannot have an abortion? So how can a woman have a right that a man can't have? I thought we were all about equal rights. Or did the court accidentally say, without using the words, that rights can be based on gender? If so, you know what? They lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 in the early 70s with the rationale that if you can be drafted and be sent off to war and fight and die for the country, you should be able to vote. Well, guess what? Only men can be drafted. So let's leave the voting age for women at 21, and for men, it'll be 18. Huh. You like that now? Is gender equality, is that something you really want? How about all women? If you want to vote at 18, women should all have to sign up for the draft so that they have to go off and fight. Would you like that? Is that equality? But I mean, how sick is it that Hollywood's losing their mind because someone wants to dare put a restriction on abortion? This is a child that was put in the womb through no fault of its own. Isn't that what they tell us about illegal alien children whose parents smuggled them into the country? Well, they were brought here through no fault of their own. This is an unborn child that has not been convicted of a crime, charged with a crime, let alone convicted, and been given a summary death sentence, for nothing. Now, let's look at the other thing. How is it that a woman can premeditatedly go in and take the life of an unborn child for nothing more than convenience, and that's legal? But if a man is, say, and there was a case here where he was running from police in a car, collided with a pregnant woman, she lost her pregnancy, he gets charged with manslaughter. How is that even rational? How is that fair? How is that just? It should be nothing more than a property crime. You shouldn't be able to have it both ways. And there actually is a Supreme Court case from Alabama that's going to go in front of the U.S. Supreme Court, basically stating just that. So I think, you folks need to really think long and hard about abortion and this kooky leftist belief that you should have drive-through abortion clinics at elementary schools. That's about how bad the left is. I believe that abortion should be legal for rape, incest, and imminent harm to the mother. Because frankly, mental health is kind of tricky, because I got to tell you, if you're a man that gets a woman pregnant, why should she be able to force him to suffer the mental anguish for the next 20 years of his life having to pay for a baby? He didn't want it. So why is it his mental health isn't taken into effect, but the woman's is? I mean, I thought we were all supposed to be equal. Half the genetic material in the womb is from the man. Why, if his condom broke and it was an accident, why shouldn't he be able to demand to get half his DNA back? That would be like if he stayed the night and left his wallet on the nightstand, she doesn't get to keep it and ransack it. Why should she be able to keep his DNA if it was accidentally deposited? And I say this to be kind of argumentative, but it's something to really consider when you're talking about abortion. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and give me some feedback. I appreciate it.